I know that he won't pick this. I know that he won't go with this. But this is the formation to freaking go with.
Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Chelsea formation because I think I have to put this out there so that it's just out there on wax. You can talk about it, discuss about it, but I just want to put this out there so it's out there on wax and you can then deal with it and do with it how you wish. You can just do with it how you wish. Simple as that. Simple as that. So, Mendy, even if there are questions about Mendy, in goal, we get that. Chilwell, even if I wish that Chilwell was a bit more dynamic, it is what it is. If you're playing against a attacking team, you've got to go with Aspilicueta for the defensive cover. If you're going up against a inferior team that's perhaps defensive, you go with Reece James, who can provide the key crossing. And of course, Silva and Zuma there. This is the midfield too. This is the midfield too. I don't know how hard that is to understand. That's the midfield too. That is the midfield too. Kovacic is the most press-resistant player in the team. He is the best, most natural central midfielder in this team, and they both complement one another because, of course, in Kante, Kante can operate in the middle here, and he can also protect the defense with his amazing intelligence reading of the game. I know Kovacic can dictate the game and produce the passes and pretty much control this area of the pitch. So in both of them, you have the defensive qualities of Kante, you have the passing qualities of Kovacic, but Kante can also provide passing cover as well. You have a good base. This is a good logical base. And the thing here with Havertz, I know Havertz has come under a lot of criticism, and he should be, because he's playing badly. He's playing like crap. The reason why I'm not going full on for Havertz is he's not even been played in his strongest position. I don't want to hear anything about he can play in most positions. I don't want to hear anything about that crap. His best position is this. So if he's playing like crap in this position, let's go in. In a new league that he's already admitted into, and this is a hard league, it's a tough league, I'm struggling in this league, you don't want to put him in the heat of the midfield where he's so deep, where he's going to come under pressure, pressing and so forth. You have to put players in their best position so you give them the best chance to succeed, and your team the best chance to succeed. Because Havertz is an intelligence player. He is, you can see that there is imagination in the kind of passes that he produces, and you know that there's creativity within him. Him being here, closer to the goal, higher up in the pitch, away from the rigmaroles and the minefield of the center of the field, means that he can do more damage. You know of his goal scoring quality, so you know that he can come in and be a secondary striker or make runs into the box. But also know that him being here, he can provide on the left, he can provide on the right. You already know on the right, Ziyech or Cho, you know what it is. Left, it's Pulisic. And if, for instance, there are injuries or so forth, and you have to play Werner, this is the issue, that this is what has to happen. If you have to play Werner, the instruction you give him is you want to come inside. So the key to this is Chilwell is the key. So people are focusing, okay, Werner, I know he's playing like that crap and so forth, but as a manager, you have to put your players in the best positions to succeed. You realize that giving Werner the ball here in this position and asking him to now dribble or come inside is not going to help him. The further back he is, the more defensive duties that he's been given, the tougher it will be for him. So what you want to do is, Kante, watch this left side. Help out Chilwell as well. Werner should come back as well, but Kante, help him out as well. Chilwell, you know what it is. But the key thing for Chilwell is this has to be you. So anytime Werner has the ball, you tell him that, come in on the inside, because you will always have Chilwell on the overlap. So Chilwell should be the man that is manning this left side. And Werner is, you can drift out wide if need be, but you're coming in on the inside and you're trying to come in as close to Giroud and Werner as possible, or as close to Havertz, because we know that Havertz and Werner, they work well in Germany. So the closer he is here, the more him and Havertz can try and create a situation through the middle. Because in football, you must have a wide threat. You must have a central threat. The issue is that Chelsea don't have anything close to a central threat through the freaking middle. So, and obviously, and as the striker goes, you've got to roll with Giroud. And the thing here with Giroud is, if you're doing cross and inshallah and you're crossing the ball into the box, Giroud makes sense. Giroud makes sense. But if you don't have roll with Giroud, because the thing about if you put Werner out there, for instance, so let's you put Pulisic here, you put Werner here, just like what Benzema does for Real Madrid, he's drifting wide. And maybe as he drifts wide, Havertz can come in. Pulisic can come in on the diagonal and occupy that space. So, and I know what people are noticing now is that there is no Mason Mount. And this is the issue. And this is the problem I have with Lampard, because Lampard has gotten it through his mind that, nope, Mount has to play. No matter what, Mount has to play. Everyone else can come, but Mount has to play. And because Mount has to play, you have to do a 4-3-3. Because, of course, Mount doesn't have the ability to play this number 10 position that requires a specific technical skill set that a Havertz or a Pulisic has. Because if you put Pulisic in there, he may not have the passing qualities of Havertz, but he has the balance and ability to carry the ball and really offer something through. And also, he plays the number 10 position for the US. But Mount, of course, his strongest position is, of course, as a midfielder in the midfield three, the number 8. So he's not a number 10, he's much more of a number 8. So, but because he is dead set of Mason Mount, first of all, he can't rest. This guy must be tired, and this guy has been overworked. So he can't rest. So my thing is that just give him a rest and try this. Because for the life of me, I don't know what Kovacic has done wrong. Please tell me what Kovacic has done wrong. Because the alternative to Kovacic is Jorginho. And Jorginho, as we can see, is useless. Okay, you can't even score a freaking penalty to begin with. So my thing is, what has Kovacic done wrong? Like, it is so obvious that this is the formation. Because midfield was my position, that's the position that I played in school and so forth, and that is my favorite position. It is the position that I watch the most. And I say, whether you want to call me biased or not, the midfield is the heartbeat of the team. If your midfield isn't working well, your team is pretty much screwed, because the midfield, that is what connects the defense. That's what connects the attack. So if the midfield isn't right, if there isn't a synergy and a chemistry in that midfield, you're screwed. I believe in Kante and Kovacic. That is a midfield two that can form a basis, a chemistry, a rhythm that can build an important foundation for Chelsea, because what Chelsea are lacking, there is no personality. There is no personality in the team. There is no synergy. There's no chemistry. There isn't, okay, this is the heartbeat. This is what we do. This is how we connect. This is how we sort of merge together. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that here. So, my thing is, oh my blood. It's like, and so because you have to be clear here, right, like this. I am not hating on Mason Mount here, and I don't want it to be like, oh my gosh, like Mason. No, but Lampard's insistence on playing Mason Mount means that this formation can't be played. And Kaya, you did spend a lot of money on Kaya. So this is what I just need to understand this here. And my thing is this: is that for me, if you want to do, even if I don't think it would work to put Mount here, fine. But I just don't think that would work, because the reason why it's, see, Mount cannot work in a 4-2-3-1, because when you have a midfield two, Kante has to play, because you need somebody with, in any midfield, you need somebody with defensive qualities and somebody who can protect the defense, and that kind of Dunga, Makalele, Casemiro, Busquets, you need that kind of player in a midfield. That is essential. And in the midfield as well, you need the dictator. You need the guy who knows the heartbeats. I would say the William Carvalho, the Modric, the Toni Kroos, the Javi, where at any point, give it to this guy, he's going to keep it going. If you're in trouble, give it to him because he will know the right pass to make and he will keep guys in possession so we can build upon something here. You always have to have the metronome. Every midfield has to have the metronome. Every midfield has to have the glue and the foundation that gives it some basis, which is what Kante provides. Xavi was the metronome. Busquets was the bass. Casemiro is the bass. Kroos and Modric, they're the metronomes. So that is what you always have to have. So for me, Mount, I think, only operates in a 4-3-3. But the thing about it is that you've gotten Havertz. Again, I don't really vouch for him that much, but I see a good player there. My thing is, give him the best chance to succeed. That's what I'm saying, because we also, when Mount was played as wide, he looked like trash. You see him when Mount was in the middle, quality. When he's played at the number 8, Mount is quality, and he actually helps and provides for the team. But my thing about it is that the team is struggling, and I think that a formation change is needed, and this is the best formation with the players you have at your disposal, because this team is badly in need of a number 10. They need a creator. They need something through the middle, because again, the criticism right now is Cross and Inshallah. Cross and Inshallah is the thingy, because there's nothing through the middle, and if you don't have a number 10, then you can't do anything through the middle. So that's my thing here. Give me your thoughts. Say whatever you will. Like the vid. Subscribe. That, my friend, guys, is the best formation, man.